My name is Alicia and I'm 8 years old.
And I'm Jason Feng and I'm 9 years old. And today we'll present how to win rock, paper, scissors. First, we're going to introduce how to play rock, paper, scissors and what it is. Rock, paper, scissors is an interactive game mainly involving hand gestures. It was a popular game invented in the early era and still is. People play this game to settle disputes and decide on situations like who cleans out the trash and who cleans the dishes.
In this research, we want to uncover the answers of the following questions. What different strategies are there to win rock, paper, scissors? And do people play rock, paper, scissors randomly, or do they follow some patterns?
In total, we designed 4 types of ways to play rock, paper, scissors. First one is normal play, the second one is blind play, the third one is computer random play, and the fourth one is computer strategy play. Normal play. The 2 players are allowed to see each other's hand motions. They don't use computers to give them gestures. Blind play. One of the players has to cover their eyes during the whole game. He or she is not able to see the opponent's hand movements. The other player can see the blinded person's hand gestures.
Now I'm gonna introduce you to computer random play. Random means it doesn't have a pattern. So the dice is random and the spinner wheel is also random. If a kid always picks rock, then that is not random. The random rock, paper, scissors generator we used was Code on Scratch by Raymond Feng. In the experiment, one player plays the computer and the other is a normal player. So the generator works when you press the go button and then it'll show a random gesture. Now let's go on to computer strategy play. A group of Chinese researchers found out the winner stay loser switch pattern. This strategy can beat the people with the pattern found. So if you win or lose, follow this pattern. Scissors, paper, rock, scissors, paper, rock. If you tie, follow this pattern. Paper, scissors, rock, paper, scissors, rock. In the experiment, one player plays the computer and the other is a normal player. The strategy rock, paper, scissors generator we used was coded on Scratch by Raymond Feng. The app asks for what A played that round and what B played that round. Then it gives player A a gesture according to the strategy. This is the results sheets for the experiments. So the results sheets collect the 4 types of experiments, which one you're playing, the player names, whether the player is computer or not. In the middle, the hand gestures of both players each round, and as well as the results that decide who wins or if they tie.
In total, we conducted 15 sets of experiments, including 360 rock, paper, scissors game results. On the bottom of the page, you can see some photos. The 2 photos where there's a lot of nature was took in the park where we were experimenting rock, paper, scissors. And the third one, which is all white, is the sheet, the recording sheet for who played which gesture. And this is normal play. We added up all of their numbers and we got the total sum. The total sum of tying was 23, which is surprisingly a lot. And B win came in second was 21 and A win was 19. This is another chart that we got for when we added up the total sum. The most popular hand gesture here was wrong. It agrees with previous research. Scientists say people like rock because it is more powerful and looks easiest to make. Second came scissors. Normally, paper is more popular than scissors because its movement is easier to make. Paper came in last. This contradicts the thought that paper is more popular than scissors. This is blind play. Player B is blinded. Although they could not see, they won the most, was 26, and player A got 22. And Ty also got 22. It suggests that although player A has a larger advantage of seeing other person's hand gestures, they don't necessarily win.
This is the result for the strategy play experiment. In the strategy experiment, player A played computer and player B played normal. In the bar plot, it shows that players A won the most 63 times and players B won 37 times. They tied 61 times, which is surprisingly a lot. So the strategy does work.
These are our thoughts after making this experiment. If we repeat the experiments, we will get a different result due to the randomness. And to ensure that our conclusion is more reliable, we'll need to do it more times.
The samples in this experiment are from Very Fun Summer Camp, family and friends of me and Jason. We tested about 14 kids in total. The sample is very small, and it cannot represent all of the kids in the world.
We'd like to thank Very Fun Summer Camp teacher and kids for giving us the opportunities to test the experiments. And Raymond Feng for helping us code the random and strategy plays on Scratch.
Hannah for providing us with the experimental data, and last but not least, Chang Zhang for helping us creating the result column. So that concludes our presentation. Thank you for listening.
That one was